The United States Air Force recently demonstrated the increased capabilities of its venerable but still potent Boeing B-52 strategic bombers over Afghanistan. During a recent sortie, a single B-52 unleashed a payload of 24 precision-guided munitions, PGM, onto a drug lab. You can see how a single B-52 demonstrates its reach and lethality by setting a record employment of 24 precision-guided munitions against Taliban narcotics in training facilities. Maj. General James Scorched Hecker, commander of the 9th Air and Space Expeditionary Task Force Afghanistan and NATO Air Command Afghanistan, also a F-22 Raptor pilot, told reporters at the Pentagon on February 7th. What allowed this impressive air power to be unleashed was a critical modification that we made to the B-52 evaluated in late November. That modification is the installation of a new rotary launcher in the massive bomber's weapons bay. It used to be that the B-52 was able to drop 16 precision-guided munitions, Hecker said. Now, with this new rotary launcher, it's able to drop 24 precision-guided munitions, and it could do that all in one pass. But in this case, we had 3 separate targets, so we did it in 3 different passes. As Hecker noted, with its 50% increased PGM payload, the bomber was able to make multiple passes of over the same target on the same sortie. That was the same B-52 on both of those strikes. In fact, this was the B-52 that set the record for the number of PGMs, so it had a third strike that you did not see. So there's a total of 24 precision-guided munitions that went against those targets up at Badakhshan, Hecker said. This was the same sortie. So, on one sortie they did 3 passes, where they dropped a total of 24 precision-guided munitions. However, while the B-52 is still a very effective weapon in low-threat environments, the bomber is no longer able to penetrate into hostile airspace. As the United States starts to focus on great power confrontations again, the B-52 will have to rely on cruise missiles to fight those highly capable enemies. While today's weapon of choice against such forces is conventional air-launched cruise missile, CALCM, in the future the United States may have to adapt a stealthy developmental long-range standoff, LRSO, nuclear-tipped cruise missile into a conventional weapon. Indeed, the current-day CALCM is an adaptation of the nuclear-tipped ALCM. However, both the ALCM and the CALCM are increasingly challenged by modern air defenses. Thus, a new conventional cruise missile will eventually be needed.